para tarapato tutu. Yahoo! Samata do ropo to nori.
Excellent. That's a funny joke, Mario. So, are you guys having a party? Ooh, this cake looks delicious. Do you mind if I pull up a chair? I know I wasn't invited, but the doors were open. Oh! I saved the cake! Oh no! I guess the party is over. And they left all this cake.
Hello, it's AnniLoo. I hope you are having a great day. And this video is long overdue. We had announced on the Haywoods channel that this new level was complete and that AnniLoo, myself, would be sharing the behind the scenes footage very soon. We made that announcement, I think, about 2 weeks ago. And whenever I make a coming soon announcement, I mean in a couple days. So I guess I jinxed myself. I didn't consider things that would distract me and slow me down from editing this video. We had a spring break for the kids, and also there were a few birthdays the past couple weeks. And, you know, in my opinion, these are still pretty bad excuses. I think I need to learn how to manage my time a little better. I don't want to be sharing a video only once a month. My goal is to post every week. Anywho, to all the Super Mario House viewers, thank you. Thank you for being so patient. And I hope you enjoyed the Soda Jungle video, both the one that I posted here and the last episode we posted on the Haywoods channel. That one was so fun. Bowser Jr. was so cute. I love it when my daughter plays him. She can make it so hilarious. If you haven't seen that video yet, don't forget to check it out on the Haywoods channel. Okay, I should start talking about this level now. I'm sure you already guessed when you saw the thumbnail that this is the interior of Peach's castle. I guess the dining hall in particular. This scene is in a few of the Super Mario games, so I thought it would be so fun to include it in our Mario house. As you saw earlier, I painted the background, then I created these walls in Photoshop and printed those and laminated them, and those I added to the sides of the shelf so it will look like they are in a room. And you can see me gluing it on right here. And then I panicked when I saw that smudge on the wall. And it happened right there too. I was thinking, does this go away? Will I have to start over? Thankfully, you will see that those smudges do fade away. Those smudges were from the adhesive glue that I sprayed on, and I guess it kind of seeped through the paper, but luckily it didn't ruin the print. It's moments like that that is a good reminder that I am not a professional, and sometimes I don't know what I am doing. Well, I hot glued on red felt for Peach's carpet and this gold lining as well, which made it look pretty similar to the game. This right here is another thing I created in Photoshop and printed out. It's supposed to be a wall that's in the background. I think it's part of a balcony. I glued those pieces onto some cardboard, and oh look, I sealed it with some Mod Podge. That has got to be the longest I've ever gone without using Mod Podge in one of my videos. If you have watched my other crafting videos, you would have noticed that I use Mod Podge a lot. And I mean obsessively. These pillars are such a key element in the scene. And so of course I had to recreate it in Photoshop. And now I wish I recorded myself doing that, because I wonder if some of you would have been curious to see that process. I'm pretty certain that I Mod Podged that as well. I just didn't record it. There are these planter boxes that are sitting in front of each of these pillars. I decided I wanted to make each of these out of clay, and I needed 8 of them. I needed them all to be as identical as possible, so this was a perfect opportunity for me to try my moldable thermoplastic again. This stuff is pretty neat. I created one of the planter boxes out of clay and baked it, and then I used this thermoplastic to create a mold of this clay piece. Once the plastic hardened, then I was able to use this mold to create the rest of the planter boxes fairly quickly. I still needed to shape each of them when they came out of the mold, but it was so much easier than, say, if I did all of them from scratch. What's extra cool about this thermoplastic is that I could reuse it. I could put it back in some hot water and reshape it into anything else. After I baked those clay pieces in the oven, I painted each of them, and then it was time to add the plants, which I hot glued on to each of these pieces. I think I found this fake plant material at Walmart. It was pretty inexpensive. These little flowers are the same ones that I used in the Soda Jungle level, and they are the same shape as the traditional flowers in the Super Mario games. I just grabbed some markers and added the colors. I think they turned out pretty nice, especially after I hot glued them onto each of the planter boxes. I didn't like seeing those black spaces in the corners, so I just painted them in. Yeah, I think it helped. Lighting is very important, and I like to use battery-operated string lights on each of the levels. Here is what I did for the dining table. Calico critters are about the same size as our Super Mario figures, and we found these dining sets. These chairs look just like the same chairs in that scene in the game. Now the table, what's that? Oh, that's the plates. The table is obviously not long like in the game, so you're gonna see what I do instead. Since I got 2 of these sets, I have 2 of these tables, and I'm going to combine them. I do this by using a cardboard piece as the tabletop. I glued that onto the 2 of them side by side. I also needed to add this white paper layer, and there's a reason for this. I'm going to use a paper towel as the tablecloth, and the thing is, I'm adding it with Mod Podge. When I add Mod Podge to the paper towel becomes translucent, and that is why I had to make sure there was a white paper underneath. I chose a paper towel because it was the only thing I can think of that would mold easily around the table and still look like cloth.
Oh, yeah!
I didn't think I was going to need these plates from the Calico Critter sets, but it turns out I did find some use for them. We wanted to have this cute tea set to be included in this level. I ultimately decided to make it out of clay. That was a bit of a challenge, but at least I don't have to make the plates. I need more practice making miniature clay figures, and those teacups, they needed to be the same shape, same size, and that took so much patience and time. I like watching YouTube videos on crafters who work with polymer clay, especially the ones that make charms. I think those are so cute and fun to watch, but oh my gosh, kudos to those creators. That takes a lot of focus. Back to what I'm doing in the video, I had to make the cake as well. They turned out pretty good once I baked them. Now everything's ready to be painted. Does anyone else want to eat that cake that's sitting on Peach's table as much as I do? Making this small clay figure of this cake makes me want to bake the real thing. Maybe I should make a video on that. Who would like to see that? I should stop thinking about cake. The gloss sealant that I added to these figures made the tea set look more like glass or porcelain. So that was nice. And that was everything I needed for this level. Just need to set it all up. Whoops. Oh no, we can't see Toad. Well, that's the Princess Peach level. I think that's what we're going to call it. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe if you do like them. By the way, I know that in the Soda Jungle video that I made, I was all giddy about having 300 of you subscribed already. And now I feel like I just blinked and there's over 700 of you. So thank you. That's really awesome. I'm so happy to know that you like these videos and your support means so much. Thanks again for watching and we'll see you next time.